square off next. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a called strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to time up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Now the first pitch from CC. Now a bunt attempt here. Andujar is up with it, and the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He hit over 350 last month, just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem is I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent. Yeah,
but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2. 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Betts takes his lead at third with 1 away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 2-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Gardner going back, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 26 for him on the season, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate. This guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Steve Pearce.
Here's Steve Pearce now. As he'll take a look at ball one. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Still only 1 out in the inning. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Steve Pearce. Home run number 5 on the year as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Not a lot of doubt about that home run, and with Showtrack we can see why. 118 miles an hour off the bat, you hit it that hard and you get some air under it, and it's not going to stay in the ballpark.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. 3 runs already home here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Boston's out in front 3-0. Eduardo Rodriguez will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in, to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Popped him up. Pierce in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty. One man out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Rodriguez has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, designated hitter
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. First offering on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
the shortstop, Didi.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 15 long balls and 43 RBIs. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 balls and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Now another 2-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and one strike. Devers could find himself a member of the All-Star squad this year. He's had a nice season. Currently second in fan votes at third base.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Romine has a play, makes the play, one away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside, 1-0. Guys, we're in the heart of the season now and watching what's proving to be a fierce division contest. The Red Sox currently holds on to the top spot, but their opponents are hot on their heels. Ground ball right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. This is skied into short left center. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. He's still down, though, by a count of 3-1. Next for New York, number 25. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
One out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk the home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Andujar, base runner at first with one out. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Austin Romine, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 lifted in the air out to center field. Bradley on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Yankees. Score holds. It's 3-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2. J.D. Martinez is on deck. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that is off the wall. Benintendi rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they extend their lead to 3.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far. They were a home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 2nd home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
A throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Second baseman,
Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him, and a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Oh, 0-2. Here it is. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 6-1 Boston. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to the left side. Devers has it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now the first pitch from CC. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Popped him up. Number 25 is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bradley is hoping for a ticket to the All-Star game, and he may well have one coming. Heading into the day, second in fan votes among center fielders in the league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. In there. Now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Devers stands at second with 2 gone. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Six runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Here's the pitch. That's 2-0 now.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard hit towards center. Bradley patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far this season, Gregorius is exactly a .260 hitter. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Pops this one up. Bogaerts is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 25.
Ready for another chance. Number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup right down the middle.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. This game's had an aura of intensity that you rarely see from a mid-season matchup.
You know, D-Row, one game doesn't make a season, but boy, when you're in second place and you're looking at the target right in front of you, this is a good way to get a game started. This is a game they feel like they should win.
Yeah, I feel like it's a huge confidence boost when you come in and lay the wood on someone like this. Mentally, you know you're capable of it from a pitching standpoint and a hitting standpoint, so this is a nice game.
Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Despite their proximity in the standings, both Sox have looked like the superior team in this one. Guys, do you see this race staying close down the stretch, or is this a sign of things to come?
You know, D-Row, this isn't a must-win kind of situation near the halfway point of the season, but this is kind of where you find out if you're a contender or a pretender.
And you're setting the tone for what your front office is going to do come trade deadline. I mean, we're not at the beginning of the season right here. There's moves that can be made that can put you over the top if you continue to play well.
Here's Steve Pearce now, fouled off. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Wow, you think they'd learned their lesson and would pitch around this guy. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. This one a triple, and he can seemingly do nothing wrong.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Pearce stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's a fair ball. as he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
0-1 the count. Runner at second here with one man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Andujar fields it cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready once again, Rafael Devers. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
In now, Christian Vasquez.
Christian Vasquez.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 is taken for strike two.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
On the ground to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. And that misses ball one. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, what a stop at first. Hey now. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox on top 10-1. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Not your normal put-away pitch. A two-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Benintendi comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The batter, first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird waiting. The Yanks go 1, 2, 3. They're down 9. It's 10-1.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Bird has it to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Steve Pearce will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently. This one's down to third. Andahar brings it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Red Sox lead it 10-1. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. A changeup over the inside corner. Hit hard to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball one.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here in the Bronx. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 10, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looped out towards short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in and looking for more, Rafael Devers comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Gardner is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Yankees 1. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
One ball and 2 strikes to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 25.
Ready for another shot now, number 25. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. A wave and a miss.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Very weakly on the ground. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. Doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Into the box now, Austin Romine, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Andujar over at second. Bird at first, one gone. Line softly out toward left center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. One run scores, and the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the one here.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. In to score, the runner from third.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat.
Nope.
And a neck high fastball that time. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but...
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Brandon Workman was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Here's big Aaron Judge, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
2 strikes.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Yankees 4. Striding in once again, Christian Vasquez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch from CC. Here's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Hit down the line at first. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Mookie Betts is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Vasquez at third. Bradley stands at second. No outs. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Grounded up the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Here's J.D. Martinez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Throw to the plate goes right by him. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Here's Steve Pearce now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A ball and no strikes. 2 outs here with a runner at third. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The count now at 2-1. CC ready with the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits. No. Ready for another chance.
Didi Gregorius.
And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-2. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting, number 25.
Ready once again, number 25. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution. When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there. Back to first. So they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Yeah, you know, that's a big wasted opportunity. Even though a run does score on the play, they're still down, and trading 2 outs at this point in the game is really costly. Not a good turn of events for them.
Into the box, Austin Romine. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Hit out towards second. Nunez ranges to his left. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 13-5. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is there, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still lead this one by a comfortable margin. So striding in, Brett Gardner starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch to your own, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 0-2 home. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He's set and the pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Gardner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Last chance for the Yankees. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Betts over to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
13-5 at the end of all the action. Boston posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Eduardo Rodriguez gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. CC Sabathia takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life.